supposed to get his.
Hey, honey, you got to move in, Tracy.
You have hers. Thank you.
Tracy, you got to move in for a picture.
You forgot how it went.
Okay, you guys look this way real quick. Hey, everybody look this way real quick. Beautiful. Because it's hard to get a picture. Let me get a few pictures before he starts. Excuse me, Jude. Okay, let's see. Oh my God, what a pretty bunch. One more and I'll stop. Okay. Okay.
And there's chair fell on the side of there. We want these chairs.
We don't need chairs. We want to
Oh,
witness
Harper.
we want to witness this. I want to make sure you're doing it.
Daddy, I love you.
You witnessing it.
That's it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No.
I'm his aunt. I'm making damn sure he's doing
Oh,
it.
you? Okay. Okay.
First, I want to tell everybody it's my first time, so I might be a couple clumps in here. All right, let us begin. Dear family and friends, we are gathered here today to celebrate the marriage of Melissa Jean Wilhite to Thomas Jerome Frost. Since time immemorial, people have performed ceremonies to mark a transition, a change of status. Today we are gathered for the happiest of ceremonies, to change of status from single individuals to a married couple. Traditionally, that change is indicated by passing the bride's hand from her family to her husband-to-be. Who brings the bride to be married today?
Hey, I do this.
I do. You do. I know, good riddance, right?
No receipt, no return.
All sales are fine.
Yeah.
That's it.
Today is the day that Melissa Jean Wilhite and Thomas Jerome Frost will formally and publicly make their promises to one another. Although this is indeed a high point, marriage is a journey, not a destination. Marriage is more than any one single event or promise. It is a series of decisions that have made or will continue to be made over and over, again, every day, that shows each of their care and concern for the one whom they each love most in the world. Marriage is a promise that is renewed daily through a couple's actions and responsibilities taken on in the spirit of faith and hope and love that brings comfort in times of sadness and heightens of greatest joy. Melissa Jean Wilhite and Thomas Jerome Frost, may the promises you make this day live always in the hearts and your homes, so that all which you share now deepen and grow through the years, leading you through a lifetime of happiness. A wedding is more than a celebration of love, which lives in our bride and groom's hearts today. It reaches into the future and proclaims the intentions for those that which tomorrow shall hold. A couple who wed, joined not only by the mutual affection and the love they share, but also by their hopes, dreams, and their promises of what will be. The promises and vows they make this day shall guide them into their common future. I will ask you now if you are prepared to take these promises. Melissa Jean Wilhite, have you come today on your own free will to take Thomas Jerome Frost to be your husband, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all of life has to offer?
Yes.
Will you love him, comfort him, honor, and keep him for all the days of your life?
Yes, I do.
Thomas Jerome Frost, have you come here today of your own free will to take Melissa Jean Wilhite to be your wife, that you may live together as equal partners, sharing all that life has to offer? Will you love her, comfort her, honor, and keep her for all the days of your life? Today is a public affirmation and acknowledgement of all that you are to each other. Seemingly your relationship will be as if it was always been, yet there is a power in the spoken word. May the power bring you all the warmth and closeness and security and comfort and joy and happiness that this world has to offer. Traditionally, the passage to the status of husband and wife is marked by the exchange of rings. These rings are a symbol of unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and no end, no giver, no receiver, for each is a giver and each is a receiver. May these rings always remind you of the vows you have taken. May I have the rings, please? Thomas Jerome Frost, do you take Melissa Jean Woolhite to be your lawful wedded wife? Do you vow to love her and care for her and for as long as you both shall live? Do you accept her with all her faults and strengths and offer yourself to her with all your own faults and strengths? Do you promise to be faithful and loving companion and to always put the promises you make to this day above all else? Will you now place the rings on your gloved finger and repeat after me? I, Thomas Jerome Frost, take you, Melissa Jean Woolhite, to be my wife. I will love and honor you, respect and cherish you all the days of my life.
Yeah!
You don't want to go there.
You're all right.
Just
You're
because
all
I don't
right.
put the word obey in there.
Bang, bang.
No, Melissa better obey. Missy better
Melissa
obey.
Jean Woolhite, do you take Thomas Jerome Frost to be your lawfully wedded husband? Do you vow to love him and care for him as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Do you accept him with all his faults and strengths and offer yourself to him with all your own faults and strengths?
I do.
Do you promise to be faithful and loving companion and to always put your promises you make this day above all else?
I do.
Now, will you place it on the gloved finger and repeat after me? I, Melissa Jean Woolhite,
Missy Wedding,
take you, Thomas Jerome Frost,
you Thomas Jerome Frost,
to be my husband,
to be my husband.
and I will love and honor you,
I will love and honor you,
respect and cherish you,
respect and cherish you,
in all the days of my life.
in all the days of our life.
You have declared before all of us that you will live together in marriage. You have made special promises to each other, which have been symbolized by the joining of hands, taking of vows, and giving and receiving of 2 rings. By the authority vested in me in the state of Florida, I now pronounce you husband and wife. With abiding confidence and affection, we send you forth on your journey of life. May you be filled with thanks and wonder, humor and fun, and perseverance, so that you may grow in wisdom and grace. Ladies and gentlemen, friends, family, loved ones, it is with great pleasure that I now introduce you for the first time, Mr. and Mrs. Thomas Jerome Frost.
Yay! How did you do that already?
We gotta do the kiss again.
No,
I know you're gonna hate it, but
Yeah, I gotta do it.
perfect. Now, Tracy, would you get one of me?
Buddy, cupcakes.
Tracy,